Hi, Jay. Hello, Abyssinin, Joe K. I know I'm like messing up my screen. I tried to get something off my screen and then ended up getting lotion on it. Ugh. Okay. Hi, Conan. Oh, it's moving kind of slow today. That's okay. How are y'all? Have you enjoyed your week? Are you happy that the weekend is here? Hey, Vernus. I hope I'm saying your name right. Joe K said, let me just go ahead and like this live so I don't forget. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Hello, Beauty the Cat. How are you? Y'all, look, I shut down my the nail shop, the Etsy shop that I have with the nails. But I'm wearing I'm wearing the Mang nails that I made. So I'm wearing the Mang nails. Um, but yes, ma'am. All right. So, let's see, I have maybe like one topic to really talk about. I didn't write down anything today. Um, I've just been like not really coming with anything new, but that's because I just haven't seen really much of anything new going on. But I do want to know from those of you who watch Road to Kingdom, if y'all want to update me on what's going on with that. Yeah, like, so I don't know how the winning thing goes, but if y'all want to tell me who's in the lead or who's in the top this week or however that works, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Showcase said, oh, they're so cute. Thank you. Abyssina said, oh, you're a nail tech. Okay. So during one point in time, I did like hyper fixate on like learning how to do my own nails because I'm like, I can't keep going out to the nail salon and spending money to do it. So I literally learned how to do nails just so I can do my own and like make nail sets that I can wear and just go on about my business. But I wouldn't necessarily call myself a nail tech because I would not actually do someone else's nails. I will make press-ons for them, but I won't like do somebody else's nails. Okay, Conrad says the only thing that I know is that Cube will debut a new girl group and everyone is mad at them. I saw that they were going to debut a new girl group, but why is everyone mad at them? I think it's because like of the way they handled their other girl groups. I'm not sure. Okay, Jay says the final results of round one for Kingdom has not been released yet. Round one? I thought we were halfway through the show. RTK say Road to Kingdom is over and now we're in the real competition. Stray Kids got first in voting streams, and I think AT's got first in the judges and group elevation. I could be wrong. Wait, Road to Kingdom is over and now there's a real competition? I'm so confused. I don't know how this thing works at all. I thought Road to Kingdom was the competition. I don't know. Mnet editing Kingdom is bad. They only air 3 group performances per episode. Joe K says, but the results aren't final. Okay. So the last ones standing are Stray Kids and ATs right now. Okay. Lon says Road to Kingdom was done to decide which group was going to participate in Kingdom. Oh, okay. I get it now. I was so confused. I'm like, is that not the whole show? Like, okay. Look up down and he says Kingdom is confusing. I stopped trying to understand it. Okay, because I was not getting it. I'm like, okay. So, for those of you who have Patreon, or those of you who don't, or haven't or don't follow me on Twitter, I made an announcement that I added another section to Patreon. And so basically, we're going to go into more like the adult side of things. So we're doing kinks when it comes to the idols. I thought that would be really fun, like little grown and sexy section. So we're going to be doing like, I'm going to be taking a few idols and like just dropping a video about them and what kind of kinky stuff they're into. So that's over there. Of course, I'm so sorry for YouTube. It is going to be strictly Patreon because, of course, I can be banned over here and certain adult content is not, allowed. So it will be over there. But in better news, I am actually going to start releasing ship videos that I've done. So I know I have quite a few ship readings. Most of my, pretty much most of my, about 90% or 95% of my ship readings, actually it's 98% of my ship readings are strictly on Patreon. But I am going to start releasing them to YouTube. So there's that change. I'm just going to start scheduling them to be released on YouTube for y'all. So that's going to be what you'll probably be seeing for a while. So Joe K says, Road to Kingdom decides who goes to Kingdom. Right now we are in Kingdom. The groups are AT, Stray Kids, The Boys, B2B, SF9, and Icon. The competition seems to be between Stray Kids and ATs right now. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. That's okay. I can get that. I can understand that. So it's like Road to Kingdom and then it's Kingdom. All right, perfect. Perfect. Y'all, I saw a picture of Junho today and he was so thin. I was surprised. I'm so like when his face was so much chubbier and he had like these cute little smiley eyes. And I legit thought that was I Am. I was scrolling and it was like 2 p.m. Lee Jun-ho is back. And, and I'm like, but that's I Am. And then I thought, oh, they're going to drag them in the comments. Like, I'm like, oh, they got the wrong picture. How did they do that? And lo and behold, I'm the one tripping. I'm the one sitting here bugging. Like, I was sitting there like, wait a minute, that's really him? And then there was more pictures posted and I was still confused. Like, that's really him? And then Hottest was like, girl, what are you seeing? And I'm like, oh shit. Like, shoot. Joe K said, oh, you're right. He's a little thinner now. Yeah, like I hadn't seen Junho since My House, actually. Like, and I'm like mostly used to his baby face. So even when he was even younger, like I seen that face, and that was a face I was so used to. And I hadn't seen him for like, I don't know, what feels like 8 years. And then so he comes back and I'm like, my eyes couldn't even register who this person was. I was like, what is going on? Like, who is this? Like, like, what? I hadn't seen his face in so long. I was like, what? I saw your hey Ash. I saw your sugar says, Hanso, he is back at it. One thing I like about that girl is she doesn't give a fuck about these companies. What does she do? Yes, let's hear some Hanso Hiti. Hey, Usagi Velvet, what is up, girl? I hope you're well. Joe K says Icon is doing well. Their performances have been hot. They just did Inception by ATs because there's a do each other song thing on Kingdom. Oh, that sounds cool. They did Inception Hood version. Oh my god, I was gagged. They did hood version. I didn't know they was from the hood. I didn't know they was from the hood. But I look forward to. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it. Ariana Swanson, hey, she says, hi Lioness, you're looking beautiful as always. Hey everyone. Oh, thank you. See, y'all got me like, y'all really gonna have me looking up these performances for real. For real. YG version, for lack of better words. Okay, I feel you. I absolutely feel you because I'm like, hood version. Okay. Hey, Diana. Shoot. I want to see that. But yes. So for all of you who are like just now coming in, like I discussed that I've added some new perks, of course, to Patreon. We're going to be doing some more adult types of readings there, and I will be releasing hey, Black Nuna Speaks. And I will start releasing ship videos over here so y'all can have fun with that. Because I know like there's a few people who are like, oh, I don't like ship readings. I don't like ship readings. But I already did so many of them before. And I didn't release them here. But I've done so many of them that I'm like, they can't just sit here. You know what I mean? Like they can't just sit here. I might as well go ahead and just release them. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah. Which is also good timing for me because I'm actually going to be so busy really soon. I don't know if I'll even have time to really record new videos. So yeah. Until I do get busy, I'm going to be posting as much as I possibly can. But yes, be prepared for that. But yeah, those are all the announcements that I have today. And again, I don't think that there's much really going on in K-pop. It's been so quiet. Yes, Ash, 18 plus. Like we're talking about basically, we're gonna be nosy. We're gonna be going into idols and their kinks. And welcome, Black Nuna Speaks, the Cup member. We're going to be talking about idols and their kinks. This is going to be on Patreon. I did not make a tier on it for YouTube. If you guys want me to make a tier for YouTube, so if you guys prefer to like do a YouTube subscription, then I can make the adult tier for that. But it's an adult tier that is on Patreon. And I've already posted Namjoon's today. So everyone who has a Patreon, they have the Namjoon reading. I may be doing a part 2 for that. So if you want to know about his feelings towards specific kinks, y'all can leave questions below that video. I'll make a part 2 if it has questions. I'm gonna next do Baekhyun because a lot of people over there, at least over there, really like him. So I'm gonna do his kinks and everything, and I'm just gonna go through idols. Like I'm gonna see who all is watching and whatever suggestions y'all leave. I'm gonna start like getting into their business. Like what are they like? What are they interested in that way? Like what pleasures them, I guess. So that's the grown folk business that's going to be over there. So if y'all are into that, that's where you can find it at. Usagi Velvet said, have you heard the tea on Fiestar? No, I have not. Isn't Fiestar like an old behind group, like a really old group? Joe K say, stay on Twitter tried to get Jenny caught up in BTS Louis Vuitton ambassadors now. Other than that, not much is happening. They tried to make it a BTS versus Blackpink thing again. Like maybe like both of them are some sort of ambassadors, and is that what it is? Ash says, yes, the juicy content. Yes, the juicy content is over there. Of course, it is only for 18 and up. Let me just put that disclaimer there. If you are younger than 18, please do not go over there to try to be on that tier. I already made it. I already put it at a certain price, so y'all can't get to it anyway, hopefully, without using your mother's credit card if you're under 18. for my under 18-year-olds, don't go over there. I mean, I can't control y'all, but I'm just letting y'all know that y'all aren't allowed over there. And if I catch you, you're going to be blocked from Patreon, period. Okay. So if you're younger than 18, do not go over there and try to get into that tier. Okay. Now that that's clear, we can carry on. Let's see. Conan said, would you like to do energy readings in the future like you did with EXO in the past? I would. It's been a while. It's funny that you brought that up because I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, I forgot to post those readings for freaking Cup members. I got to post that today. I'm so stupid. For all of my Cup members on YouTube, I'm going to post the readings that I put out for Patreon today too. I'm so sorry I forgot. But yes, I will probably get back to that when I can. Yeah. Ash said, bye 2,000 kids. Yes. Look up down. Annie says, nah, they thought Jenny violated the C-19 Korean regulations. What is that? I don't even know what a C-19 regulation is. I saw your sugar said, damn, why you gotta exclude us, the young and poor? I'm sorry, but I just have to make sure because I don't want to be like that. That's we. I don't want to be making that kind of content. And I got people under 18 sitting up there listening to me talk like that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's uncensored. And the cards that I have are explicit and uncensored. I'll show you the deck that I'm using, and it's the front of it censored, and I'm covering her titty breasts, but it's all of it is uncensored. I cannot. I cannot. And I'm not about to be like some of these other YouTubers that literally they take their deck, again, it's censored, but they take their deck and they literally tape the cards. They have to tape their individual cards, put tape over the nudity. I'm not doing that because then even when I have to rip the tape off, it's going to destroy the card. I'm not doing that. So unfortunately, if you're not older than 18, do not subscribe to the tier. And I stole your sugar. I didn't even know you were younger. You were younger than 18. So honestly, you snitched on yourself, boo. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm still going to give y'all ship readings anyway. So there's that. There's that equal trade-off. I'm going to release the ship readings publicly for YouTube. Y'all just don't get the kink readings. Okay. So everybody's going to get something. So don't worry. Let's see. Joe K says Jenny went to the park with 7 people to film something. Oh, C-19, of course. I'm so slow. People mainly on Stan Twitter were dragging her because she had 7 people, but restriction says only have 5. However, the park gave her permission. So, okay. Well, makes sense. Basically, they want her to get canceled, but Korea and the park said it's not really that deep. She's not getting fined. Yes, plus I don't know if the vaccine is out over there. Because I was going to say, plus, if you get your if everybody on the team is vaccinated, that's even better. Yeah, so Jenny can't post a picture without causing a conversation. Her power. Exactly. Black Nuna Speaks says, I don't know why people keep coming for Jenny. I'm not a blink, but sheesh, give that girl a break. She breathes a certain way and people are coming after her. It's true. It's true. It really is true. Every week I'm seeing stand with Jenny, stand with so-and-so, stand with, and I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? And a lot of times, it's over some stupid stuff, relax. Sometimes I really be hoping, have we gotten to the stage in K-pop yet where we're rooting for everybody? Because we need to get there. We need to get there. I'm tired of this unnecessary competition. Let's get to the point where we're actually really fully rooting for everybody, because everybody seems to be in different lanes anyway. I don't see anybody stepping on anybody else's toes. Nobody is fighting for the same position. So why Why make unnecessary drama where it doesn't need to be? Like, let's just root for everybody. Um, Abyssinin said, Lioness says she will not catch her slipping, right? Not at all. Y'all will not catch me slipping at all. I am not going to do that. Babe Bruce says, I was wondering if you could think about doing a general reading from Jay, from the boy group and hyphen one day. You know, a lot of people ask me about him. I'm going to actually write his name down. Jay and N hyphen. I know N hyphen is back. Sorry if the table is shaking, I'm writing. So what I'm going to do, God, why is this pen out of ink? What I'm going to do is do a reading on N hyphen when I get the chance, and then probably eventually get to J. Again, like if you don't see your idol that you want, you can always purchase a reading for me to do J, of course, through Patreon. But let's see. Happiness says G Idol will be coming back with a new song without Sujin for the Universe app. And the victim that accused Sujin of bullying is suing all of her fans. Well, sue away, girl. Because some of y'all need to mind y'all business. Y'all don't know what happens to these people in their lives. And she got to the point where she's suing fans. Oof. Look, if it's not Han So Hee, y'all better. If it's not Han So Hee, like, y'all just need to relax. Let the company and let the accuser figure it out. What's the point of bullying someone who's already saying that they were a victim to bullying? Like, that's really nasty. Like, don't do that. Let's see. Moon Baby say, will I ever do a reading on Ariana Grande? I didn't know I didn't do a reading on her. I mean, I could put her on a list of to-dos. But it was a long time ago, wasn't it?
It was a while ago.
And someone wanted.
It wasn't even her solo. I think it was like her and BTS.
Oh yeah, I think it was like her and BTS or her and Blackpink. I think, I don't know.
It might have been actually both.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll put them on my list of considerations. So like I hate when these keep flipping around. So like any of those days where I'm like, dang, I don't know what to read on. Like I have my little list over here of suggestions that y'all have. So it's on a list of suggestions. That does not mean that it will be done. That does not mean that I will do it. It does not guarantee the reading at all. It's just over there. It's written on a piece of paper next to me. So if I have time and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to read, I'll probably do those readings. So thank you for your suggestions. I love and appreciate them all. It says, AS says, which tier can we purchase our readings for our idols? I might buy one for my fave. I think I titled it Who's Next, and that's literally the tier which you tell me what idol is next. You can purchase your reading for that idol. Make sure you message me. It's like when you purchase a tier, and message me questions that you want for your idol or your group. Like, so if you have like, say, hey, Blackpink, and you just want to be like, I don't know, like, how do they feel about their company? Like, how do they feel about each other? Or, you know, if you have questions like that about the group, you can list like your questions that you have. So it's going to be the reading, the questions that you have get answered, and yeah. So it's under the Who's Next tier. Let's see. Queen XOXO. Hello, everyone. Hello, Queen. Black Nuna Speaks says, did you do a reading on Taemin going to the military yet? I feel like I did. Because I have Somebody who's on Patreon, she paid for like every shiny video that I dropped. Like she brought all of those. Shout out to her. Love her so much. She actually brought every shiny video that is on the channel now. She bought all of them for us. Because when you get a reading on Patreon, you can let me know whether you want it to be strictly for Patreon or public. So a lot of the videos that you get, literally somebody on Patreon brought it so you guys can see it on YouTube. So like they some troopers. But I don't know if I focused on Taemin going to the military. I can't really remember, but I'll put him up here. Taemin military. You not asleep?
You heard me?
I mean, I was hearing you the whole time, and then I remembered you said you were gonna go to sleep. You're gonna take a nap.
Oh, no, I didn't.
You're up now?
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, did you bring the? Okay, that's neat. Okay, did you bring that Coke?
No.
You drank it, or you left it in the freezer?
I forgot it at work.
Sad face. Okay. Y'all said Taemin was crying on V Live about it? Okay, Winter Star says, can you do a reading on Big Bang? ABD? If all the members will have a comeback together. Now, I know it's old, but I think I did a reading on Big Bang and on if they were all going to have a comeback together. But I guess I can do an updated one. Oh, I like this pen. This pen right nice. Okay. Itzy, I am excited. Okay, I am excited for Itzy's comeback. I love Itzy. Excuse me. Even though like a lot of people are like, oh, their songs are repetitive. I get it. But those girls are fire. I love Itzy. I love Itzy. Like I knew Itzy was the one when Yeji came and did that thing. Like when they dropped their first song and Yeji did what she did, I said, okay. And then I can't say her name, Runjun. I cannot say her name for the life of me, so I'm not gonna butcher it. But when she did the little shoulder thing, I was like, these girls are it for me. These girls are it. They're it. I love them. They're Itzy. I love it. Okay, so I love them. I love Itzy. Boo Pop, so I'm gonna miss him and his solo comebacks. Yes, I'm glad he gave us so much music and content before he left, though. Kona says, "What are some of the most difficult K-pop idols to read on in your experience?" BTS. BTS are some of the most difficult idols to read on. BTS has such immense energy. Like they have such strong energy, and then like they have such, I don't want to say dark energy. It's not dark. It's not like menacing. It's more so like heavy. Yeah, thank you. It's like heavy, like it's such a heavy energy mixed with like depression, mixed with stress, mixed with anger, and mixed with sadness, mixed with fake happiness, it's just mixed with so much stuff. Like, and then it's like you feel the anxiety of BTS, like feeling like they're backed into a corner. So when I do BTS, it's stressful, like it's hard, like it's like BTS. And it's like they have so much chaotic combined energy as well. So BTS is weird in the sense of sometimes I can read on groups and like it's either like I know I can collectively get, okay, the majority is feeling this way, or this group is very divided. But then it's like where BTS is, it's such strong division. Like everyone has very distinct views. Like it's literally like every single one of them are facing. You see how this is, right here. Damn, my light. So it's like every single one of them are facing different directions. It's kind of like that, like they're all going outwards in different directions, even though this is like sort of like their core, or like this is what they're here for. Like they come in together to the core, which is, you can say, BTS and being a music group, but then they all go back their own separate ways. So that makes BTS even harder to read on collectively, um, because they're so strongly divided, in a sense, like so strongly divided, and have their own way of being and their own idea of what success is. So yes, thank you for that question, by the way. Um, okay. Look Up Down Annie said Twice songs are repetitive too. They are, and I love them. Maybe I just love repetitive shit. So, because like Twice is for me too. Like I guess maybe I like where I know what kind of music I'm getting into. Like I know what's going to come. Like I know the style. I do also like when people switch it up and give me something different. But also I kind of fear that, because sometimes they'll switch something up once and give us something different, and it goes well because people are like, well, they've done so many good songs, we're going to support the hell out of this. And they're going to be like, oh my God, they like this style better. So instead of like realizing it's just because everyone likes the group as a whole, they'd be like, oh, they like this style better, and then they switch gears completely on me, and then I'd be like, what happened to my old style of music, you know? So oh shoot, I scrolled all the way up. Let me catch up. Oh God, I'm missing so many. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Harley Queen. Hey, Fabiola. Fabiola says, if BTS are the most difficult, then who is the easiest to read? EXO. And it's not like, and I can't even say they're the easiest to read, because like their energy is still tough depending on who I'm reading on. But it's more so like, because I've done so many on EXO, including energy readings so many times, that it's come naturally reading for them. Like it's like I'm familiar with it now. So it's like reading for EXO members is a lot easier for me than it would be for any other group. Because I don't spend that much time on other groups. Like I'll do maybe one or two group readings for them every now and then, or maybe once go through the members. Also, Blackpink is actually coming to me a lot easier than before. So I would say Blackpink and EXO right now. Okay. Let's see. Boopop says, I love them basic and catchy songs. Same. G said, I'd love something new from ITZY as much as I love them. I would like to see something new from ITZY as well. I would. But I'm also okay if they didn't change. I'm like, I would love, like, I'm okay if y'all say the same, but I'm also like, I'm interested to see if y'all tried something new, what would it be? You know what I mean? Like, what would y'all bring us? Pink Lemon said BTS's bond is really strong, even in the spiritual realm. Okay. Let's see. Pink Lemon says, ironically, I've been binge watching the Avengers movies now. Oh yeah, I like binge watched it at some point. I don't know what movie made me decide to like watch all the Avengers, and I think they have like Captain America is coming out, Captain America 4 or something. I don't know. It was trending today. What?
Did we finish Endgame?
I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
I have no idea. I was thinking about it. I don't know. Let's see. G says, just a message to the wise. I got bored of the self-love thing too. I think like a lot of idols were going for that for a while actually. Cause like Itzy does I don't know if you're talking about Itzy, but Itzy does the self love. BTS does the love yourself thing. Who else does it? Because I haven't even been into that many other groups anymore. So but I know like that was a sort of trend. Conan said, "Yeah, I remember you said something about Suho's energy is strong. Yeah, Suho has very strong like he has very strong energy. It's very fiery. Like I don't even think he's not even a fire sign. It's just his energy is just very passionate. Like yeah." um, let's see. Diana Art says, "Are there any solo artists who are hard to read?" Solo artists, solo artists. No, Chunghwa was easy to read, actually. Chunghwa was very easy for me to read, surprisingly. I don't know how many other solo artists I did, honestly. I don't think I even did that many solo artists. Like, I think I touched on, like, I don't know the difference between Taeyeon, Tiffany, and Jessica. I'm sorry, but I touched on one of them girls and whoever is solo. I think they were hard to read, one of them, whoever it was. Um, Anna says Itzy's dance line is amazing. It absolutely is. Harley Quinn said, "Have you ever tried reading IU?" Oh, I don't think I have. Maybe once. I don't know. But I'll put her on the list. I haven't read IU. I don't think anybody on here would really care though if I dropped a reading on IU. um, AS says, which idols have the most difficult energy? Suho. Somebody from BTS, but I can't remember which one. I think it's Yoongi. I'll say Suho. The ones with the highest spiritual energy is like Suho and Yoongi. Like for me, so Suho, Yoongi. Who else? It's somebody else. Right now, those two are the ones that I can think of. Everybody else is pretty okay. I think there's somebody in ATs. There's an individual in ATs, I think, and I don't know their name, but I think there's somebody in ATs. Yeah, there's like some of them in ATs that are kind of difficult for me, like Woo Young, Jong Ho, and one other one. It's like some members in ATs are difficult for me as well. Maybe if I do more readings on them, I'll probably get a little more accustomed to what their energy is like. But like it's definitely Suho, Yoongi, and some of them from ATs that are kind of difficult. ATs, actually, I'm gonna put ATs on my list of people who is hard to read for, because there's something no, Chanyeol is stubborn when I was doing the energy reading, when I was like trying to pull from scratch. It's because I don't know. Someone said, Anna says, why Jong Ho? Because I don't know the difference between Jong Ho and because I don't know the difference between those two. So like even energy wise, because I can't tell the difference between them, I don't know whose energy belongs to who. And it's like one of their energies, if not both of them, is kind of stresses me out, along with Woo Young's. So it's like it stresses me all the way the fuck out, and I just don't know which one it is. Like I don't know, I can't tell. Joy Joyce is definitely Woo Young. Chae'll be ready to fight. Yeah. Queen says, don't do it waste your money on that BTS meal. Huh? Don't do it. Don't waste your money on that BTS meal. Huh?
Nuna said that pray for McDonald's workers because they're collaborating with BTS.
Oh yes, I was okay, because I was like so confused. Okay, yes, I heard. I should have put that in the title, like BTS and McDonald's. Like, there's so many TikToks going around about that. Like, there's so many TikToks about like people choking out their little siblings for some G-Men photo cards. And I was like, but I don't really get it, because I'm like, can you not just get a whole pack of photo cards off of Amazon for like $6? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get the obsession with photo cards. Like, if y'all understand that, like, let me know. But I don't understand the obsession with photo cards. I get it if it comes in the album and you just want to see if it's fate that you got your bias in the album that was sent to you. I can get that. I just don't understand the obsession with photo cards. Like, it's just a photo. You can print out a picture of like your idol at any point that you want. Like, I don't get it. Okay, hold on. I have so many questions. Hold on. Okay. Samara said, wasn't it Hong Jun for the energy reading? I can't remember. I can't remember. Like, shoot, you tell me. I be trying to tell y'all all the time, like, once I do something, I forget it. I have such a short-term memory. I will forget it. I like my parents say, like, I'll forget my head if it wasn't attached to my body. Okay. I will forget it like I never did it. You know what I'm saying? So you would have to tell me. I don't remember. Let's see. Babe Ruth says, is it going to be a good meal or just a nasty meal? It's probably going to be the same old nasty meal that McDonald's always sell. Pig Lemon says, I still want to sell my Amber Lou photo card. That is so funny. Babe Ruth says, I don't understand it either with the photo card. Samara says, watch McDonald's run out of chicken nuggets. I hope it's some spicy kinds, because the spicy chicken nuggets taste disgusting. I hate them. Olive B says, it's just nuggets and fries and a Coke. I don't think it even comes with photo cards. People were saying, like, they were like, watch the photo cards literally only be available in Korea, like it not even be an American thing. It's just Korea, and like people are gonna sit there and go and give McDonald's their money and get no photo card and be sitting there looking crazy. And I believe that. I'm pretty sure that the photo cards are going to be only for certain participating locations. I don't think it's going to be like all around the world, not like all in America, all in Korea. I think it's just going to be at certain locations you can get the photo card. Let's see. Harley Quinn says, did you hear the rumors about BTS and Listen Together in 2022? What do you think about that? I think somebody asked me to do a reading on that and I forgot. Let me put that on my list. Actually, I guess I could just read it, see if that's true here. Hold on. So let's just see. Looking for a specific deck here. I guess I'm looking for the easy way out to do this deck. Probably won't even get an actual answer. Let's see. Will BTS be joining the military altogether? Yeah, I got in the near future. Oh. When are they supposed to go to the military? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, okay, so I even got peaceful resolution. So yeah, they think that's the best option for them, is to go into the military together at the same time. They think that is the best option for the group and for the company, so that they both enter and leave at the same time. A year from now. They do. Is it next year? Next year they go together? Yeah, of course, 2022. Of course, it's not 2022 now, is it, Alexis? Shoot. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so I think that is the game plan. I don't know if they'll change that, so I'll have to definitely check again, like closer to next year. But that is absolutely the game plan right now. Um, that is funny. Gigi telling Usagi said, "Don't eat them. You gonna need some ginger ale and some prayer, and some lay down." Okay. Let's see. G says it's best that they all go together. They're big hits, big money makers. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. Look up down, and he says, "No wonder they're making these brand deals now." Yeah. So why did they push back? Why am I asking y'all? I'm sitting there like, why did they push back Tay's comeback? And I'm like, you're the card lady. Do something. Figure it out. Like, I guess I'm sitting there like, why do they do that? Because I think they made an announcement. Didn't they make an announcement or something like, oh, like, or Taehyung made an announcement. Taehyung made an announcement and said, oh, well, they pushed it back. They said it wasn't ready or something like that. I don't know. No, it's done. His album is done. His album is absolutely, it's completed. It's done. Just reward, evaluation, respite, completion, support, and okay. So basically, the readings that I did on, I have a few readings that I did on Taehyung, and so I keep saying this over on Patreon myself. Anyway, I don't know if I released it, but I was saying the same thing because some people brought, like, they buy readings for Taehyung. Even if I did one, like, a lot of people have specific questions, so they'll get another reading. And all of them pretty much still say the same thing. And it's just like, basically, he did what he wanted to do for his album, and the company does not approve of it. And he's very stubborn. He's like, I want my album, my music video, my set design, my clothing design, I want it to look like the way I want it done, period. If you're going to change it, we're going to fight about it. Like, I'm not going to release it if you change it. So it's like both of them are like they're not getting along from what I've seen when it comes to his project. Even like how this one says support, right? This card says support, completion, support, right? It's like he's not gaining that support from the company to approve what he wants done. So those of you who've seen all the Taehyung readings or whatever, like he's very stubborn about it, and like the company is not. And it's interesting because I'm getting a feeling now. I think I may have possibly mentioned this in one of our older readings, but I'm getting a feeling now. It's like there's something where Taehyung is like, you did this for someone else, or you let them do this, or you let somebody else do this, but you won't let me do it. So there's some sort of unjust unfairness that's there. He feels very slighted. He feels like he doesn't understand why someone else can do something or get away with something particular and he can't. So there's some form of unfairness or something that may have been done within Big Hit before that is not being approved for him, and he sees that. Okay, Gigi says Tay just done with the mess. To be honest, it's all over his face. You know, I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. Georgia says, "Good. He better stand his ground. I want to see or hear his art, not Big Hits. Talk that shit, right? Me too." There wasn't a date, but he's been teasing it for ages. Yeah, like he's been teasing. Wait a minute. So was there, because I swore I saw an announcement that it has been pushed back. And if I didn't see that, it's probably going to come out that it has been pushed back again. I have a card that flipped over. I didn't even notice it. It says, yeah, I noticed that too. He looks so done with the crap. And it says, I feel like Big Hit definitely holds Taeyang back. First acting career, now his solo project. Yeah, so this card is Ereshkigal. I don't know how to say it. Queen of Shadows. And it says wrath, instability, and suspicion. So he's definitely like unsure of the company. He's unsure of his treatment. He knows about, he's like aware. He's like, again, why am I being treated differently? That's pretty much the overall energy, is like, why am I being treated differently? Why is it that some people can get certain things and I cannot? What is going on? Like, he sees it. He's like, this is, and even with the instability, he's like, it's not adding up. You're not being consistent. You're not being consistent. You say one thing and you're doing another. You say you're about this, but then when I press you on that, you're like, you're not sure. And that's the kind of energy it is. It's like, what's going on? Because 1 second you were over there, oh, I approve, or I support this and I support that. And then when I said, good, put it in my music video, you're like, we can't do that. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Mary B, yes, you are a whole hour late, boo. Yes, ma'am. Babe Ruth says, honestly, BTS is so big, they don't need big hits approval on anything. Agreed, right? Like, just go do your thing. Ala B say, I never seen an actual release date. Yeah, they kept just saying, oh, it's going to come out later in the year, or it's going to come out this time. It's going to like come out this month, or maybe in this season. And it's just like, where is it? Or at least that's what I've seen. Maybe I follow people that assume that it was coming out at specific times. I saw your sugar said, Tay said, if I want to dance on a dude, why can't I do it? Pretty much. Like, I truly have a strong feeling like he really wants to write about love, or like something like that will involve multiple couples, including LGBTQ couples. Like, I feel like he wants to film something like where it's just like he's singing about love, and it's like maybe like 2 girls holding hands or 2 boys holding hands or something like that. I feel like it's around that area. But I could be completely wrong. I'm not saying that is fact, because it could be absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I personally feel like. Fabiola says, I hope he ruffles a lot of feathers. I think that's what he wants to do. But actually, that's what he should do. I don't even feel like he really wants to do it to ruffle feathers. I really feel like he's very passionate about whatever it is he's trying to put out. And I better not be sitting here like, oh, he's so passionate about it. He's so passionate about it. And then he drops a pussy popping song, because I'm going to be pressed. Like, I know this is not it. Hey, Johnny, what is that? Casey says, I could definitely see that. Pink Lemon says, I can understand if Big Hit wants to protect him from possible backlash from the public. They're restricting him on his creativity. That's what I think it is. That's absolutely what I think it is. Let's see. Blank Page said, we love a pussy popping anthem, though. Exactly. We sure do. Black Page said he got to shake the table in Korea. He is. He really is, unless they actually get him to completely change the song whenever it's released. Big Hit, another JYP trying to kill their idol's creativity. Yeah, absolutely. Some Korean, I saw your sugar chat. Some Korean TV shows. Some Korean TV show host is getting attacked for saying that all boy groups fist fight and mentioning BTS and EXO. Like, of course, they be throwing hands. Army and L's be delusional sometimes. How are y'all mad about that? Like, they literally even talk about fighting. How do you get pressed about that? How do y'all get pressed? BTS literally talks about fighting. They used to be like, yeah, we used to fight, and sometimes we get into big fights, and then, Bang told us that, never go to sleep on an argument or never go to sleep right after a fight, like solve it before you go to bed, blah, 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 blah. EXO literally squares up with each other on camera. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, literally, you could pull up any video of dude slapping Baekhyun in the face or beating Chanyeol throwing them hands at Baekhyun, like them hitting Suho, and you can literally Google, YouTube, EXO squaring up with each other, and you will find that. How you gonna get mad that someone see EXO squaring up with each other and say EXO be squaring up with each other, and you gonna be pressed about that? How do you do that? How? Like, I don't get that. And do y'all see G-Men? Do y'all see G-Men? Do y'all see G-Men? G-Men used to throw them hands when you call him short. G-Men, like, literally, the members, there is no time that the members are more terrified of G-Men when they call him short. I've seen this time, Nam June damn near called G-Men short. His jaw got so tight, and he took a little short ass, and he looked at him, like, I dare you, I promise you, I promise you I will rock your shit on this camera. I promise you if you say it again. Like, there is no time, nobody, like, people don't fear, like, when you call G-Men short, that is when you know he's finna snap, okay? Like, G-Men is about that life, period. I said I saw that too. Exactly. Like, these boys, come on now. Like, that's like saying the girl groups don't fight. Like, do y'all think the girl groups don't fight? With all of these bullying scandals that is coming out with every group, and I'm not saying they're bullying, like, I'm just saying, like, and all of the stuff that you hear with those groups, you don't think at the very least that these other groups be fighting? How do you even expect them to be as close as they are without fighting and squaring up with each other? Like, they fight, y'all. They fight. Period. They fight. Pink Lemon said, G-Men facial expressions be killing me for real. But it be sexy. G-Men jaw be tight now. Be like, the little man over here fine as hell. He mad as hell. Olive B said, G-Men be killing people with those looks he be throwing. Absolutely. Olive B said, you could tell G-Men don't play. Yeah, exactly. That's why JK had to get strong if he was gonna keep teasing. If he was gonna keep teasing G-Men, he knew I'm gonna have to bulk up, and he ain't never stopped. He said G-Men ain't never gonna catch me slipping. Black Nuna Speak says, "Oh snap! It's the 5-year anniversary of Beyonce Lemonade. It's been that long. I love that album." Conan says, apparently girl group fights are worse than boys. I'm gonna believe that, actually, because, like, I don't know, the way these girls be doing over there in the East, like, the way they be doing, like, it's weird. Like, they fight in really weird ways. Like, the way they bully each other, it's like, it's not like over here in America. Like, if we fight, we're gonna throw hands in the parking lot. If you're in school, after class, we're gonna throw hands. If you look, all of us grown for you throwing hands in the supermarket, you like, we're just gonna straight throw hands. It's no petty, like, oh, like, I'm gonna, like, I don't know what the hell they be doing over there. Like, I don't know what they be doing over there in Asia. But the way they bully people is kind of, it's traumatizing the way they bully. Like, over here, we just hand out an old-fashioned ass whooping, period. Over there, they'd be like, no, we're gonna mentally scar you and traumatize you. Like, you're gonna have, like, issues with pencils because we probably, like, like, rubbed it on the desk and burned it into your skin, or we probably did all kinds of other weird stuff to you. Like, I don't know. Like, it's weird. It's interesting the way they do things over there. And it's funny because I be sitting here, I be sitting here, honestly, honest to God, I be sitting here hearing about the stuff that these girls will do. And every time I'm always here like, you didn't chin check her? You didn't you didn't chin check her? Like you didn't like come on. Like you didn't dislodge that jaw. Like you didn't come on. Like you are not telling me this person did all of that and you didn't bah. You know what I'm saying? You come on. Like I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. Cause y'all would have had to take me to jail. Y'all would have had to take me to jail. Miss G Man from AOA. Y'all would have had to take me to jail. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not sitting in that. Y'all gonna kick me out the group. You're gonna kick me out the group, or I'm going to jail. Like either way. But I promise you, neither one would be happening without somebody being laid out on the floor, and it would not be me. I promise you that. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Pick Lemon says it's psychological abuse. Yes, it's like this whole psychological thing that they be doing. Like they're like sneaky with it. Like they're tactical. Like it's like for whatever the women, because women think differently. Like women, we think smarter. And over there, and I think because they don't want to be seen as aggressive or like I know it's a whole thing with effeminate and being I don't know, like I just effeminate and not like masculine or tough or like you can defend yourself. It's like I think they handle things differently. They're like, I'm not going to be caught out here throwing hands, but what I will do, is maybe I'll cut your hair off when you're asleep. Or maybe I'll put holes in your clothes, or maybe I'll, like they'll like do stuff like that. And I'm just like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like I see like a lot of stuff like that, and like mostly like in animes or dramas, like where they'll depict how the girls particularly bully. And I'm like, wow, that's creative. I'll give you that. That's creative. Blank Page said, I would take an A whooping over that mental abuse any day. I fully agree. I fully agree. Like I would rather if you have a problem with me, if I was a K-pop idol and like we had beef, I would rather it just be like we fought it out and whoever lost and it was what it was and you left it alone. Like it should not be all of that. Like, let's ostracize them. Let's make them do all of this. It shouldn't be all that. It shouldn't be all that. Just square up and let it go. Look up that and he's like, it's like torture. Yes. Big Lemon. Well, Big Lemon said I would have had to throw the chair on G did just like I did to the girl I fought. It's for years, which is crazy. That is funny. That is funny. I cannot square up with G-Man. Like G-Man is scary, but it's like he's just attractive. What I love about G-Man is his little short behind. He'd be like, I'm pretty, I'm handsome, I'm hot, I can fight, I'm short. It is what it is. I dare you to press me on it. Like I dare you. Check me, boo. He'd be like, who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me? G-Man be over there like, I'll steal your wife, I'll steal your husband, I'll steal your daughter, I'll steal your son. Who gonna check me? I know Taekwondo. Who gonna check me, boo? Let's see. Did I not drop the Kingdom reading? I don't know what the hell was in it, but I know I dropped it. Boopop said Jimin's sex appeal and charisma is 100. It absolutely is. Like It absolutely is. Black Nuna Speaks said, I would have to drop an elbow on them because them bullies, like, you can't come to the hood with that. Yes, you really can't. Like, you really cannot come. You cannot come over here on that. You really cannot. If you really think you're gonna come over here and do some mess like that, and an American is just going to let that rock. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That kind of bullying is powerful, but it's not gonna work over here because you you just don't catch a hand for real. Look up that, and he said, I think it's just on Patreon. Oh, word. Okay, I'm gonna release it then. I'll release the Kingdom reading. I did my best on it to figure out what the hell was going on. Like I told y'all, I don't know the rules of it. I don't know how it works. I don't know what was going on, but I did my best to figure out who has the highest chance. But yes. Y'all, I'm gonna head on out. We've reached our hour. I'm trying not to make these videos too long. Oh my God, please like the video if you like the conversation, if you had fun. Thank you all for hanging with me, chilling with me, talking with me. Shout out to the Cubs and the fam. Shout out to Black Nuna Speaks. Shout out to all of my subscribers, my Patrons, people, and my subscribers. I love you all so much. And I hope to see you guys again next time in the Lion's Den. Bye. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good night.